Hey guys, yeah, welcome back to this video. So in this video guys, I'll be doing a breakdown of the trades that I took during this $10 challenge last week. Okay, this week. Okay, so this week I noticed that there was a change of structure to the downside on the daily. Okay, this is it here. It's just very simple. Okay, change of structure to the downside, and we kept getting that break of structure, showing us what a bearish movement in the market. And this was the last low that was created. Okay, this was the last low that was created. So since it's the last low, I'll just quickly use this line here. Okay, and where was the last high that was created? I saw that this was the last high that created this low. Okay, it was this high here that pushed all the way to the downside to create this low. It was the origin of this low. Okay, so there's something that happened here. If reading the internal structure here, you will see that there is a different thing happening. Okay, first of all, before we break this low here, you can see there was a push, come back down here, a push creating a high, then comes back, then there is now a break of structure, then a push again, then a push again, then change of structure again. Then what happened there? The same thing repeated itself. Then we got that high again, a new high entirely, taking out this high, giving us that bullish structure once again. Okay, so right now let's delete this. Okay, so what is that telling us now? I just looked at this. I was like, okay, if this can happen, we are still bearish, okay? But let's follow the internal structure just to follow fulfill the market orders at first. Okay, follow the market moves. You can't be saying, okay, since we are in a downtrend, you should be selling here. No, you need to. This is a daily time frame, for God's sake. You can't be selling here or buying here. You need to first of all know the trend that is being printed on these higher time frames before anything. Okay, so this challenge started 29th of July, and I've already taken 3 trades. Okay, just only 3 trades. And yes, so looking at this zone now, you can see that there's a mitigation of the supply here. So what happened here is just very simple. Okay, it mitigated it, and we're expecting it to take this low, but it did not. Rather, it came here, came to mitigate a demand zone here, and it pushed all the way to the upside. And guys, it has taken out these highs now, and you can see. And I don't know what's going on now, but if it can break this high, that means the daily is already bullish at that point. Okay, so right here now, what happened is very simple. Okay, it pulled back down, change of structure on the 4-hour time frame. Then I was thinking, okay, if we can get this change of structure now, so this zone here is going to be my order block. Okay, so I'll be looking for a change of structure there for us to take it to the upside. But look what happened. So on the 4 hours time frame, okay, on the 29th of sorry, I'm trying to get the two. On the 29th, that was our first trade. 29. So on the 29th, we had this push. Okay, we already have this zone plotted here. Okay, we already have this zone. I was like, okay, if we can get this, first of all, I would like to see a change of structure. Okay, so I went to the 1-hour time frame. Although I was supposed to wait for a change of structure on the 4-hour, but I decided to enter so that I won't miss the trade. I did not follow my plan, but it is what it is. So here now, you can see I classified this as a change of structure instead of sweep of liquidity, and it was fine. So I identified this area as what? A demand or my order block. Okay, this was where I was meant to buy from. Okay, But I was waiting because it was on the 29th that I was waiting to take that trade. So I went to the lower time frame, like the 15 minutes here. Okay. So on the 15 minutes, I was like, okay, we have this other block created here. We have this other block created here at first. So we should be expecting the market to come into this level, okay? So let me delete this and refine it well. So I was like, if market can come into this zone, it will make sense, okay? So market came into it. I set my buy limit, my buy limit from there, okay? So how my buy limit was is that before I came to the chart, the market already moving to the upside, okay? So on this pullback, you see the way the market pulled back. Before I put this in here, the market has already formed this rejection candle here, pushed all the way to the upside, and it was already going away, okay? Although I sent this signal to the group, but I got this is where I got to enter on this pullback. I was like, okay, this will make sense. I would like to see this market buy from this level to for me not to miss it. I say, okay, let me put my entries here and I put it just there. So this was how my trade looked like at the market, and I was targeting 1 to 5 actually. Okay, I was trying to target this high here. I was like, if you should hit 1 to 2 at least, I will take my trades. I will take my 50% off and wait for the rest to play out. But the signal sent to the group was on this level, and everybody entered. And look, guys, everything at the end of the day, it went on and take our stop losses to the downside. So, and that was we being turned into that was we being used as liquidity in the market. So it was not a bad thing, but guys, I learned a lot from this one alone. And so our next trade was on the 30th of August. So let's go to the 4 hour time frame and see how I took this trade. Okay, so on the 4 hour, I was like, okay, it was a sell. I was like, since we have broken this low, okay, since we have taken out this low, causing what a more signal, a better signal telling us that the market is still in a bearish market, okay. So what happened now is I was like, okay, let me spot my bullish order block here. So I was like, okay, if I can get a tap on this zone. So I first sent out this signal, okay. And as I was setting, as I was looking at the chart on that 30th, I was like, okay, if I can get a push to this level, I will be selling automatically to the downside. But that didn't happen, okay. There was a mistake that didn't happen. It missed out at the end of the day. But before that, I went to the 1 hour time frame to look for short-term entries. Okay, I went to the 1 hour time frame just to look for short-term entries to know whether if it's possible I can buy or sell. So I was seeing this other block here. Okay, I was like, no, I can't take this because it's not that valid for me. Okay, so at the end of the day, it ended up what playing out. Okay, it's played out just like this. If you entered here with your stop loss above, and you could have gotten your 1 to 3, okay, but I did not enter that trade. I was just so skeptical about it. So first off, I was like, okay, since now that this trade has played out, there is a break of structure now. Okay, there is a clear break of structure to the downside, and I would not mind entering my trade from this zone here. Okay, so this was where I was waiting for on the 29th to enter that trade, and guys, it ended. I sent it out. I sent the signal, but the signal ended up playing during the Asian session. So as I was sending the signal, me myself, I forgot to set my own limit. Okay, I forgot to set my own limit, and Yes, it came here. The trade later played out, and this was how it was meant to look like. Okay, the stop loss was like 8 pips, and I would like target this low for 1 to 2. Okay, this was a low, and that trade ended up hitting take profit at the end of the day. But guys, what happened is really crazy. Okay, so I was like, okay, if you can just get a change of character, okay, of which you got it here. And since I missed this one, I don't know if my mentees entered it. Okay, since I missed it, I'll be waiting for a re-entry. Okay, so I set my stop loss, my trade limits just here. Okay, this was very stupid of me, I can't lie. Okay, really made a very big mistake. Okay, but this is what it is, and I ended up entering that trade here. I called it out, and guys, it was straight to the SL. After reacting to it, it couldn't push any longer. It just went straight to hit our 9 pip stop loss, and that was it, guys. And yes, so the next one was this one here on the 4 hour. Next trade I took, it was on the 4 hour. I was like, okay, if we can get this, okay, we have gotten a break of structure again. Okay, still indicating that we are very bearish. So let's scale to the 1 hour time frame to see if we can get any valid. I was like, I can't be drawing this is more like a liquidity for us here. Okay, this is a liquidity here. I was like, okay, this will be very nice. This is a very nice and clean order block to sell from. Okay, so I set my sell limit here. The sell limit was just here, I think 15 pips or so, I can't remember. So I was like, target this low, and I sent out all the signals, guys. And guys, you can see it just reacted off of it for a little bit. It reacted off of it for a little bit. Then what happened? Boom. News took it to the upside. We're just hoping that maybe news can just do us that favor, and boom, everything will just hit take profit at once, and we'll be back in profit again, guys. But everything, look how it played out. And guys, this is just the end of every trade that I took. Okay, this is just all the 3 trades that I took. So right now is if you scale to the 15 minutes, you get that reaction I was talking about. So it was just pushing down like as if it was, going to sell, but it did not sell, but pushed to the upside. Then that was it, guys. That is just how everything played. You can see it was a very clean entry for me. Okay, but it is what it is, and we lost it. So what is our balance on the balance? Is just our balance currently now is $4.56, and this is the trade history here. Okay, so this is just all we've got for the week. And guys, it has not been going well, but next week we're going to come back harder. Okay, I'll be using my laptop to do analysis, because using phone to trade sometimes can just confuse a whole lot of things on the chart for you. So it's not making me look at the broader view of the picking. And guys, this is just basically how I will be next week. I will just be looking to take this trade. Okay, it's a very simple, clean trade. Okay, there is no stress here on this trade. Okay, on the Euro USD, I will just be looking for these things to happen. Okay, let me quickly delete this. Okay, nothing left. So on Euro USD, we have seen this massive push to the upside. Okay, and plotting your Fibonacci retracement here, you will still get this from this low or from the high, anywhere, because I'm just using the 50%. You can see what happened here. Then there was if you scale to the lower time frame, you see that there was a tiny demand zone here. Okay. You just retested it, and what happened? Pushed to the upside. So now there is change of character to the upside. Although this is a new scandal, I don't know, but there is nothing going on here that is going to hold this trade to push back down. I'm just seeing it's going to take that high straight away. And if you take that highs, it's definitely going to switch to the bullish market structure. Okay. So I see this change of structure here. Yeah, this is just a valid one for me, and I was like, okay, next week I'll be looking to take these buys. Okay, I'll be looking to get a push back into the zone. Just let it just give us that push. Then boom, change of structure. Then I'll take it to the upside in the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so let's go to the 4 hour time frame to refine the zone. So inside this zone here, I will just see. This is just my last push. For me, this is just my other block here. It's just very simple, okay? And I'll be looking to get these buys just like this, guys. I'll be looking to take this buy just to take these highs, okay, which is going to be a very, very massive push to the upside with just a 14 pip stop loss. That's what I'll be using for this trade. So, guys, I'm hoping for the best next week. See you guys for the next, uh, you know, week, okay? That's all I have to break down for you guys, and that is it. See you guys next week. Bye.